So I'm gonna make a little YouTube video. Just cause why not? You know, I figured I could post on YouTube more. Even if it's not music or you know, whatever, fucking anything to do with music or just anything creative. Like, I guess this is creative, so well, fuck it. Anyway, I want to speak a little bit on semen retention, because like I was just listening to this guy right now on YouTube talk about, you know, the benefits and, you know, just the byproducts of semen retention, you know, like from dealing with family, dealing with like all this energy that you're so used to not having before, you know. It's for me personally, it's new. It's kind of like, it's kind of hard for me to adjust a little bit, but not so much. Like it feels right. It feels just right. Like the strength, the clear mind, the focus, the razor sharp focus. Like I feel so clear. I feel clear already, you know, and it's only gonna get better because like I told myself that I'm not gonna have sex. I'm gonna abstain from release from sex until I get married. You know, that's just what it's gonna be. I'm no longer gonna be participating in lustful things like that. You know, or what's it called? Just sinning. You know. That's not what God wants for me. He wants something better for me. So, yeah, that's just what it is now. And I'm right now, being a single young man, being 21 years old, that's what I need in my life. I need discipline. I need focus. I need undivided devotion to His will, to His plan, to what He has for me, you know. So, yeah. And like right now, like it's just stewardship too. Being a good steward with what He's given me, you know. It's like He says in the Bible. I mean, I'm paraphrasing a lot of this. I'm riffing right now. That's what they say, I guess. But I'm just going off the top of the brain, and I'm also driving, so it's whatever. But anyway, like, what was I saying? Like, shit, what was I saying? Oh yeah, no, I want to be a good steward, and I think I am being a good steward, because I feel like God, I'm seeing the future, you know, things are getting better and brighter, and more opportunities are coming up, you know, presenting themselves, and like, I feel like I can tackle anything, you know what I mean? I want to be healthy as much as possible, because your health is important, like, because, you know, when you're sick, you have one thing to worry about, you know, your health. And so like, I just want to be healthy and shit, and just so I can keep going as far as I could in this life, you know, get as far as I could, and keep growing and keep learning and keep loving, keep making an impact in this world for the better, you know. So yeah, my mom, she wants me to have kids. I kind of feel the pressure, you know. I'm 21. I got all my sisters, they have kids, you know. And my older brother, he's about to have a baby. It's just me, my other two brothers who don't have kids yet, you know. So I mean, I was talking to both of them, my brother who's having the baby and his girlfriend. I was like, yeah, like, well, she's like, you don't want to have kids? I'm like, of course I do. Not right now, you know. have to do so much with the economy. Like, the economy is gonna have its ups and downs. I'm not gonna go into that, but I am gonna say that, you know, whatever happens, like, as long as you're willing to adapt and make, you know, keep moving forward no matter what, never staying stagnant, always growing, always being humble, and knowing that you always have something to learn. You don't know everything, and I can get like that too. I can get very prideful and thinking that I know it all. No, I gotta be humble, and, you know, because this life it's hard, you know. So I want to make sure that I told her and them, like, I want to go and conquer myself, and I want to go and get everything that this world deems this world deems stable, right? No, you know what? Not this world deems stable, because stable is subjective. Stable is subjective, right? So for me, stable is just being financially free, plain and simple. Then I can have kids, and then I can actually be a present parent, not having to go to work, you know, staying home and being there every single moment of my kid's life, you know, in all the right ways, you know, doing the best I can, even then, because I'm not saying I'm gonna be perfect, and I don't have this imaginary world that it's not gonna be perfect. Shit happens, shit's gonna happen, but when shit hits the fan and things happen, like I said, adapt. God says keep moving forward, keep walking in faith. So that's what I'm gonna do, no matter what. I've had so many times in my life where I almost became a dad myself, and I mean, thank God that I didn't. But if I did, He knew that I would have kept moving forward. And like I told them too, like, even if I had a kid and, you know, the baby's mom didn't want to stay in my life, in their life, that's fine with me, to be honest. I mean, it's sad and it sucks, but I mean, that's happened to me. You know, that's how I grew up. My mom left me and my sister when little, like I was 3, 4, somewhere around there. She just, you know, I don't hold that against her. I've forgiven her for that, but I know that would be all the motivation, more motivation for me to make this happen. You know, to make my dreams come true and go and be the best version of myself that I can be, you know? So when that kid comes into this world, they look at me as their dad, their father. Like, I want to be the best example, you know what I mean? Of what God wants, you know, the kind of man that God wants me to be. Not that the world needs me to be, you know? Because He knows better. His ways are higher than my ways, for sure. So, I'm just going on a rant about my life. But, I mean, that's just pretty much where I'm at, you know? Discipline, focus, transmuting a lot of this energy that is coming into my life now into better things, you know? Into things that are actually beneficial for me. Even if, because I mean, you know, making music is what I want to do, and writing songs is kind of hard for me sometimes, especially when I have to dig deep, you know, into trauma, into things that are really hard to talk about, that are really hard to acknowledge, because, you know, I'm like a lot of people too, where I like to avoid things sometimes. So when music kind of helps me confront a lot of those things in a way, but what stopped me before is my discipline, my lack of focus, my lack of staying disciplined to the end and finishing a project or finishing a song. And a lot of times I couldn't do that because I was every day release, and you become numb. You become a zombie. You become very distracted easily. You become foggy. Everything is just dull, and you feel anxious, and you feel like you just feel weak. I hate it. Now I feel clear. You know what I mean? I feel clear. I feel strong. I feel healthy. I feel right. You're listening to me, but God says not to go off of feelings. And so I'm trying to do that as well too. I'm trying to, even if I don't even feel like it, I should be doing it. You know? Because your feelings, like he says, the heart is deceiving. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. That's so true. You know, so yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I got really nothing else to say, but I got errands to do, so just got into town. Later.